welcome back to the final episode of this series that I'm doing. Well, not the final episode of this series that I'm doing, but the final episode of these top 10 lists from my top 10 list document. And this last one is very personal to me because it's my top 10 moments / memories from my life. Now, number 10 is going to be, might surprise a lot of people, but it's starting my YouTube channel, starting this very new YouTube channel, Give Me a Brian. The reason why it's the lowest why it's number 10 on this list, yes, it's a big moment, but it's the most recent moment on this list. So if I can't rank it any higher because I haven't been doing my new channel for that long. I've only been doing it since December 2019. So it's not been that long. I've not been in YouTube for that long, but still a very good moment. Doesn't get to go any higher because it's been so recent. Next up is going to be 9. It's going to be writing the first 4 Ender and Hero books. Obviously, I've started writing the first 4 Ender and Hero books way before I started this channel, and it's also a very special moment for me because it's my vision, my imaginary vision into the future with me and Tilly as husband and wife, as you should all know. Number 8 is going to be moving to this very town, this very village of West End. If I've never moved to West End, I would never have gone to Gaunt. I'd never known a lot of the things on this list would have never happened. In 7th is going to be a whole event, Year 7 camp, the first big, the first real big fun thing ever. Okay, next up is going to be. It was a good moment. Lots of fun. I had lots of fun at Year 7 camp. It's not any lower because it was memorable, but it's not any higher because I don't remember much. It's not any lower because I know it probably was memorable, but it's not any higher because I don't know how much fun I had during it. In 6th is going to be very specific. It's creating the Gordon School Power Rangers. Power Rangers, obviously the Power Rangers of Gordon School. Me is the red, Tilly is the blue, pink, and so forth. That was very good because it was a big part of a few of my books that I write, and deserves to be on this list. In 5th is going to be going to Gordon School. One of the things above here definitely was affected by this, and one of the things above this was affected by this thing a little bit, and that this 5 going to Gordon's. If I didn't go to Gordon's, a few of these things above it would not have happened. Well, not one would have definitely happened. One of them wouldn't have happened. Would have happened. Whether I would have. No, you know what? Let's just forget that I said that. Year 9 at Gordon School. In 4th is going to be Year 9 at Gordon's, obviously the year that Tilly Robinson came to Gordon's, and this is memorable because of that moment, and because obviously all my fans know I have a crush on her, and so any time whenever I think back to that, I'm like, I do not remember anything about that, but that was probably a special time knowing that I have feelings for her. In 3rd is going to be writing and typing all the stories are created for. I love writing and typing stories. It's something that I get to do in my own time. It's something that I enjoy doing, and I would not think of doing anything else but writing and typing stories, especially the ones that I'm doing so far. I hope I get to write hopefully I get to write and type more stories that I create. In 2 is going to be the most general thing, and that's being a student at Valley End, Hammond and Gordon School, actually going to the schools. So obviously when I was younger I went to Valley End, then for my primary school I went to Hammond, and secondary school I went to Gordon's. All 3 were I liked all 3, and so good. And going to these schools, I've picked up so many good friends, and coming in at number one, my top 10 moment / memory for my life is all of the amazing friends / relationships I have made / forged. Got lots of I've got lots of shout outs, Tilly, everyone from all the Sandringham year 7s, my Sandringham year 11s, including Finn and Critter, who right now are in Balmore, Johan Wilson, a lot of people I consider friends. I've made a lot of amazing friends and relationships. I've made a lot of them. I've forged a lot of them, and that's why it comes in at number one. And no one could probably argue with that. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe, click the notification video. I'm out. Peace. Bye.